Hey my YouTube fam, welcome back to the channel, and today's tutorial, I have an FL tutorial for you guys, and it's a really amazing tutorial. I'm about to show you how to create a nice and amazing beat in FL Studio, nice Afro pop and also Bongo flavor in it. So it's a very good tutorial. You're going to learn a lot about it, and also so that's good for the intro. But also, before we continue, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, please guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel because more bangers, more tutorials about music are coming, and just tell you to subscribe, guys. So, and my last video I promised that I will have a Photoshop tutorial, but unfortunately I'm still upgrading my computer. I want to add some graphic cards and also increase my RAM and everything. So guys, let's stay tuned for those tutorials and show a bit together. So please, before those tutorials they come through, make sure that you subscribe, be part of this channel, be part of this family, and I really appreciate, guys. So that will mean a lot to me, and thank you, guys. So let's go straight to this tutorial because too much talking doesn't make sense. So this instrumental beat, I made it with how many patterns? Only 9 patterns. So we will start with the first one. Let me go to the patterns. So first thing, whenever you open your okay, sorry guys, whenever you open your FL Studio, make sure that you adjust the tempo, because that's what is going to guide you all through. So first thing, make sure that you adjust your tempo, then other things may follow from there. So whenever you just adjust your tempo, then start, maybe you think which things will you start with. So I usually start with anything. It depends with the vibe at the moment. So according to this beat, I started making the drums. So I started adding my kick here, as you can see. So my kick here sounds very simple like that. So that's my kick, and I arranged it in a way that looks like this. So after arranging my kick, then I came to the main swing knob and adjusted my swing to 31%. So that is it. So after that, so as I told you, you should also look at the tempo. So I didn't tell you the tempo, but the tempo is set 7 for this instrumental tutorial. So it's at 7, then the adjustment of this one or this one. So before, the swing was something that sounded like this. So the main swing, I adjusted it to 31 because of these two kicks, which they just follow, they follow each other. So and change it and sounds like this. Then I added a clap in it. So I had a clap, my first clap, which guided me. That was my first clap, and with the clap sounded like this. Then I thought that this is not enough, so I added another clap. The other clap sounded like this, and I just arranged it following the first clap. So this one sounded like this. So between these two claps, there's one which I from this graph editor I adjusted. So as you can see from these ones, I just reduced its velocity like that. This one I left it like this, I think. So I just leave it like that, yeah, as you can see. Then from there I added a bonga that sounded like that. So after adding that one, I had something that sounded like this. So I started having vibe in this one, and also so I thought that these, as you can listen, the snare is not enough, or the claps are not enough. So I added another clap, third clap. So the third clap sounded like this. So I had something like this. So the third clap I copied from the clap wave, because also I adjusted from the graph edit. As you can see, I adjusted these ones. So I had some for my percussion. I had something like this. But for today, I think I'm also going to adjust this one also, so that I can vibe with it. Yeah, so let's go to pattern number 2. Pattern number 2, I started adding my instruments. So I first added the expand 2, so that I can drop my chords. What is going to guide me all through. So if you go this one, electrical piano class, if you go to Fine, then you'll be good to go. So if you don't have these plugins, make sure just do your research. You're going to find these plugins and you'll have something good and something nice, because this plugin got a lot of power, some got nice instrumentals, and it's very good. So I came in here to my piano roll and started to arrange my chords. So my chord was very simple. It got five things like that, 5, not 3 normal, because I got the bass. And also, so the main chords here are these ones, up ones, so like that. So let's listen to the chords. So as you can hear, they don't have a lot of power, because I just adjusted them to have the velocity. I reduced it to a very small amount, because I don't want them to be shouting in my beat, because that's not bring a good vibe to them. So because I wanted something cool and nice, I just reduced my chords volume. And also, so whenever making a beat or whenever you're making something cool, make sure that you reduce the velocity of your chords, or just remove them, so that you remain with the main melody and also the other things. So I also added to something from contact. So I'll just hit my contact and make it open. So I added evolution modern nylon guitar. So this one is a library from Nutty, not a Nutty but evolution. So I just dragged it to there, and then if you go to here, you choose this autumn evening. So I chose that one, and let me just close it and have a vibe and listen to it. So I arranged it, as you can see. I played with my velocity here, so that can bring a nice vibe to them, and also so cool. So let's have a listen to them with the chords up there. So I had something like this. So that was really cool. And also another disclaimer, as you can see, for this instrument it got very few patterns, but the instruments that I used them, they got a lot of powers, and they are very big, so they really use my RAM. So as you can see, it holds a lot of like 3.2 GB, so that's equivalent to 3269 MB. So you may hear some scratches here and there, because my RAM, I think, now is small. That's why I said that I'm upgrading my computer and everything. So just wait for the other tutorials. So let's continue to pattern number 3. Pattern number 3, I added tritone. As you can see, let me just wait for it to load in. I added tritone, and in tritone, if you go to browse bell and mallet, you choose the marimba, this one. So I chose that one, and I was good to go, because I went to the piano roll and arranged my marimba like that. As you can see, it may look complicated, but I will zoom in for you so that you can see. As you can see here, there's some difference like that, so that it may bring some vibe to them. So this one sounded like this. So as you can see, the upper notes, I just delayed them from the lower notes so that can bring some vibe. So everything I just do like that, and everything just simple, because whenever you just put this one, you copy it from the next, this one you copy it the next, this one copy the next. Just hear some difference, because whenever you copy this one to the next, you just adjust some things here and you'll be good to go. Then the next pattern number 4, I added another contact, so you can see. So another contact, this is Evolution Jazz Architop, because it's another library from Evolution. So whenever you just load in this one, Evolution Jazz Architop, so whenever you just load in that one, then just choose the show machine, what is it, somnambulant, that one. So it's a really good instrument, and this one I arranged in a very simple way, and it sounds like this. So we are going to the next one. The next one here is I went back to the first contact, which contains Evolution Nylon, the Evolution Nylon guitar, modern nylon. So I arranged something like this. So that's really cool. So let me go to the next pattern. That's pattern number 6. Pattern number 6, also I used that same instrumental, and I had something like this. So if you are creative enough, you can just use this one, this guitar, and can be your melody for another beat. It's just simple, and I may not know. So this one, if you are just creative, you can use this guitar melody here and create another beat, because if you can hear something like this, then add like shaker. So then you add like another instrument, you'll be good to go. So let's go to pattern number 7. Pattern number 7 is Buzz from Nexus, the basic scene, and this one the first buzz was very simple and sounded like this. Then let me go to the next one. The next one is pattern number 8, is another buzz. So that was my second buzz. Then go pattern number 9. The pattern number 9, this were like the main instrumental, the opening. Every producer always like to make something different, you know, the intro, also after the chorus, the first chorus, and also the last chorus. So I tried to make something good and nice so I added 3 instrumentals that sounded very nice. The first one was the jazz archtop, and it's the same somnambulant instrument. Then contact again. If I just open contact again here, it's from Taksim. It's a very nice library here. Then I go to Winds. Then I chose something called the Clarion Soft Octave. This one, like that one. So this one sounds like this. This one, let me just press N key from a MIDI controller. So that's how it sounds. Then the last one added an As Nylon MK1 from Essential Guitars from Flex. So it's not every Flex that contains this pack, so you should also download the expansion pack for Flex because it's really nice. So this guitar sounds like this. So the 3 instruments, I added them and I arranged them in a way that looks like this. So the first guitar looks like that, but for the Taksim I just pitched up with 1 octave, so it's in between the 6 and 7 octave. So then I arranged it like that, and I had something like this. So that's how the opening and closing instrument sounded. So we are going to listen to this bit from the beginning up to the end, so make sure that you subscribe, be part of this channel, and also I really appreciate if you subscribe to this channel, and thank you guys for being with me and supporting me. So let's continue sharing, commenting, subscribing, and don't forget to put the post notification on so that whenever I post you'll be the first one to get notification. Thank you guys. So let's vibe to this beat and let's have a listen to it. Boom, peace out. Okay, first before I go, I had just added some things like the guitar glide from Electron. So this one sounds like this. The guitar glide, everyone knows. So then I have the jab fill. This is a drum roll. Then I got my FX clap. Then I added a shaker that sounded from here to the end. Then I got my producer tag here. So let's vibe to this beat. So peace out guys.